Okay, we are recording. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah Barco, True Self Consulting. Today I have Kelsey Sanders with me from Thrivewell. Hi, Kelsey.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time today. I'm
Of course.
going to give an introduction of who you are. You are the owner of Thrivewell, your health and wellness coach. You do lots of things, but first I'm going to let you kind of explain a little bit about Thrivewell and what was it that got you on this journey of health and wellness coaching? What do you love about it? And then we'll kind of go from there.
Sounds good. Good morning, Kelsey Sanders of Thrivewell, a local wellness company that works with individuals and small businesses. I actually kind of fell into this as a second career. It was a passion. I started my career in writing, editing, and publishing. And while I was doing that, I was teaching at the gym for fun to start to meet people when I moved to the area. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with helping people. I fell in love with not being in a cubicle. And so I started to get all of my certifications, personal training, group exercise. And I quit my first job and started my first business to just start helping people, especially women, learn what it felt like to feel strong, like not just worry about what number was on the scale, but learn how to do a push up and feel their body and what it could do.
Yeah.
And it grew from there. And then I fell into working with a local company that had an in-house wellness department. And that's where I expanded. I got my health coaching certification, behavior change, nutrition, all of these other certifications I got to go with it. And basically, I just fell in love with helping people figure out what worked for them, because weight loss is a huge goal for a lot of people, but there's so many factors that play into that, and it's really unique and individualized. And you can find somebody in Instagram models workout that may work for you, but chances are it probably won't, because it's not
Mhm.
personalized. And
Right.
so I left that company this past year to start my own company, because I realized that there were a lot of individuals and small businesses that could benefit from somebody coming in to help create small wellness programs
Mhm.
that were personalized to that person, that small group, that company. So that's
Yeah.
my evolution into creating Thrivewell.
I love it. I love that you can go into a business and do coaching and wellness challenges and training or whatever that may look like within a workspace, because that's just really not out there. So I love that you do that.
Well, and it became, when I was working at the company I was at, for those who utilize the services, it was a really big benefit to working at the company, because they had all of these free resources right there on campus. So it took away the barriers of time and travel and cost. And
Yeah.
so they could get a workout on campus. They could talk to a health professional on campus, all of these different things that you normally have to pay for because insurance doesn't really cover them.
Right.
And you have to find time outside of your already busy workday, and it gets into your family time or your you time, whatever it is. And so it was great that this was offered, and I wanted to be able to offer that to more companies and people.
That's great. So along with that, you have a lot of other services that you offer. So I'm just going to name some off and then I'm going to let you talk about what they are. So you offer wellness classes and presentations. You, like we talked about, the wellness challenges, health coaching, personal training, group exercise, event planning. There's probably more, but you go ahead and kind of talk about those things. That's a lot of amazing services.
I try. Well, I have thankfully a lot of certifications. I can help a lot of people. I mean, I am no substitute for your doctor, your physical therapist, or any of those, your chiropractor, but I love to work in tandem
Mhm.
because your wellness is, and that word's thrown around a lot. Wellness and healthy, what does it mean? Well, it really is individual. And it's individual at every different stage of life. So what was important to you 5, 10 years ago may not be important to you now. And it changes as your schedule changes, your family changes, your career changes. So I offer group exercise classes right now on Zoom, and I only charge $3 for them. So you can hop on. I usually create a schedule of 1 to 2 classes a week. Anybody can join. I do body weight only. I do all fitness levels. I'm actually 6 months pregnant, so I'm right in there doing everything but modifications, and so everybody can join. And then I will also offer group exercise classes for companies. So I've gone into businesses and taught group exercise classes for their staff. And so they just usually provide a space. I come on in and I bring whatever is needed. And then I teach right there on their campus. And that's the big thing is when I work with businesses, I go to them. So I break down that barrier of travel and time, and I go to them. So that's group exercise classes, personal training. I do that for individuals. I do that for couples, small groups, as well as I could do it if a small business had a gym. I could be present and help people in that gym as well. I do educational classes, so mostly for businesses, but we could do lunch and learns on a variety of different topics, whether it's how to get more movement at work, how to, strengthen your body for work if you have a more physical job, how to pack healthy foods for work. And we could also get specific with a variety of different topics. I also do health coaching, which is more one-to-one. I've done small groups, but I prefer one-to-one. And we really just dig into that person. What's going on in their life? What are the stressors? It's that whole wellness circle. So your stress, your sleep, your social life, your work balance. How are you eating? How are you exercising? But it's not just food and exercise. We kind of dive into it all. And we talk about what's really realistic for you. So I do a lot with health coaching with individuals, but I could do office hours for businesses as well. And then I have planned a variety of different wellness events, from wellness fairs to 5Ks to blood drives. So I would love to help small businesses create some events within that would benefit the health and wellness of their employees as well. And then because I'm a writer by trade, I will happily put together newsletters, things that are customized for small businesses in order to educate their staff, make them more aware of what's going on, or, help them to start targeting certain areas of their wellness that they're interested in within their business.
I love that. So with the newsletters and things too, could that be to help their own customers too? Could you?
Certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So that kind of takes the work off some of their plate too, that you could dual work together. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
So, okay. So what's next for you then too? Like, what are you working on in the upcoming 3 months? Because I know that for me personally, I'll raise my hand too. Like December, January, and February, most of us are doing really well. And then like holidays come, even November, it kind of starts. We're like all that holiday food starts happening. We're like, I worked really hard this year. I earned this. I earned this gingerbread house. I earned this like pumpkin pie, whatever it may be. Right. So how do you what do you do and what are you offering? So I know you have some great things coming around the corner for the new year. What are you offering to help those of us that like need that reset back into the new year?
Yeah, well, I'm very big on behavior change and habit change, because weight loss is a great goal. Eating better is a great goal. Exercising regularly is a great goal, but it's just a part of that puzzle. And we tend to go too big, too fast, too soon, and it's overwhelming. And so I always do a challenge. So I'm currently doing a 4-week challenge. It's a healthy habit challenge. And we're focusing on just 2 to 3 small habits a day. And the goal is each habit will take you anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes max. So you're really not carving out any more than 5-6 minutes a day.
Right.
But the goal is when you start that small, it spirals into bigger, either something that's bigger around that one habit, it's longer, or you become more aware of other healthy habits throughout the day. So I'm doing that right now, but I also just created a 12-week habit change program. So it's all online. It's at your own pace to an extent. I mean, I give you outlines, but the goal is to really figure out for you, with how busy you are and what's going on in your life and what your health and wellness goals are, to create really real and simple and everyday habits that you can complete 100% all the time. And so you start super small and we learn how to build them or add more to them. So if your goal is to, lose 20 pounds, we start with what can you do every single day to be 1% closer to that 20 pounds less. So we focus on how to be better, stronger, healthier, whatever you want to call it, 1% at a time.
Okay.
And so that program, I launched it last month, and I will be giving a little deal and a little extra for the new year for those who want to join me on that journey. It's called the Thrivewell Method, and it's all about how to lose weight and gain energy in a really realistic way. So I'm not a fan of harsh diets or crazy workouts. We've all done them. They work short term, but they're not long-term worthy. So this is a program to really help you figure out how to change for real for the long term.
That is really cool. And I will say I'm participating in your Zoom workouts, which it's so awesome to watch you at 6 months pregnant to do all these. I'm like barely breathing and I'm like my heart rate's going up and I'm like, okay, if she can do this, I can do this. Like Come on, Sarah. No, it's great. And I love that you accommodate different times, different days, different schedules. $3 to join a Zoom with you. And so it's perfect. So I encourage everyone to try that out too. And I also am doing your healthy habit challenge, which I'm halfway through this month now. And it has really transformed definitely my water intake, just the necessary like take breaks and move mentality, incorporating more of those fruits and vegetables. Just really great programs that you offer, Kelsey. So I have no doubt in my mind that your Thrivewell method is going to be an amazing course and people should definitely check that out. And there's a special promotion, like she just said, you get in on that soon and you get a bonus, right? You get $100 off.
You get $100 off and an extra one-to-one with me. So I will be advertising it on my Facebook page and everything. And you can take a look at that. And I'm even doing free 15-minute consultations for people if they have questions, they want to talk about what's involved. Because the big thing is with these online programs, there's so many of them now. So like, how much time does it take?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, we are already busy. We're already on our computers all the time. So how much more time do I have to be on my computer to do this? And so I'm happy to talk with people about realistically what it involves.
What you need. I love it. How can the group help you? How can we benefit and do for you? Like what do you need from our group? How can we help?
I just love meeting people. And I would love to meet more small businesses for two reasons. Number one, as I said from the beginning, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a chiropractor, I'm not a physical therapist, but I want to know all those people. I use those services, my clients use those services, and I want to know who's in the area so I can refer people to good people, to people that are known, liked, and trusted, because I want to go to those people. So I want to be able to help my clients because there's only so much I can do. I stay in my lane, I'm good in my lane. But if you get hurt, I can't help you. So what physical therapist can help you? Or, if you're having chronic issues, who can you see for that? Because it's not me. So I would love to meet more small businesses to learn what you do, what you provide, and for me and for my clients, because I just want to know what's in our community. We have so many great businesses. And then also I would love to just chat with you. Is there a way that we could possibly work together? I could help your team, your staff. We could promote each other. I want to promote those who are in our area and use them as well as help those in our area.
Awesome. So if you are a small business owner, have a small business, have a team, sit down with Kelsey, 10-15 minutes, talk with her about what she can do for you and your team. You guys are going to be blown away about what connections you can make together. So awesome. Kelsey, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, Sarah, I sent you a PDF about how to get more movement into your day. So I'd love to give that to everybody who watches this today. So Sarah can help share a link. I created a PDF of how to add more movement into your day, because we don't always have time for a 30-minute workout, but you don't need to carve out 30 minutes to be active, to burn calories, to have energy, to feel good. So I created a free PDF guide about how to incorporate more movement into your day from 1 minute to 3 minutes at a time. So I'd love to share that with everybody.
It's beautiful. I will get that out. So as soon as the recording goes out, that link will be attached to that as well. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kelsey, for this interview and explaining to everyone what you do and how you do it and how we can help and how you want to help. I appreciate it so much.
I appreciate you. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, I'm going to end the recording and we'll chat a little. All right. Bye.